Okay, good day everyone. So I'm going to show you how to do the exercise of chapter 2, examine the employee data. So the exercise told you the number one is, can you run the profile command on just the hire date in the employee list? Run the statistic command on just the hire date. What results do you get when other statistic and profile command useful? Um, so first thing first, we need to open the project, the metaphor employee data, and voila, there's agent metaphor table and also employee list. Um, hire date are in the employee list, so we click the employee list and then we search for the hire date. This one, okay, and run the profile command. Okay. To run the profile command, we click the analyze and then statistical and profile. And boom, this is the profile fields. And we click OK. OK. Um, then run the statistic command on just the hire date. Analyze, statistical, statistic. And here is the statistic of the hire date. We have range, total, the positive, zero, highest, lowest, etc. Okay, next, quick sort the employee list on the bonus 2002 column. So we go to the employee list and sorry. And this is the bonus column. Yep, right here. And then we do some quick sort. We do the right click and then they're shown quick sort ascending. Boom. Just do quick sort ascending. Next, click right, and then quick sort descending. And boom. Here it is. Done. And then next, quick sort agents metaphor. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Agents metaphor. This is it. And then we search for the commission 2002. We scroll to the right. There it is. Commission 2002. Yep. And column in ascending order. Click right. Click sort ascending. Boom. Yep. And then click right again. Then in descending order. Boom. Next, we are going to do the analyze. Oops. Analyze. Run the statistic. There it is. This is the data. And then analyze again, statistical, and do the profile one next. Yep. And then next, we are going to find the total commission paid to metaphor agents in 2002. So the total commission, we actually already said it before. It is the total value actually from the profile, but we can take a look at the statistic order as well. Yep, this is the total. This is the total commission paid to the metaphor agents in 2002. It's 91,471 paid to the metaphor agents in 2002. And the last number is to make the view easier to read by adjusting the column. Width and dragging columns left or right. You can adjust the column at any time while you follow the tutorial. So yep, in this tutorial, in ACL actually you can adjust the column like this. Yep, this will make you easier to read the first number, I'm sorry, the first name, the last name, the address, the city, so you won't have to like scroll the data to the right and the left, etc. It just makes it more easier. like this. This is for the agent's metaphor. And the employee list. You see here the card number is too big. You can just adjust it to the right, the left. Yep, I think that's all for the exercise of the chapter 2. Thank you. Good day. Okay, so hi. Now we are going to do the chapter 3 exercise. It is the first part of our exercise in chapter 3, which is we need to make um, a new existing project under a new name, ACL underscore tutorial metaphor underscore test. But it's actually pretty easy since we only need to make the save as. Okay, now we started. We click the file and then save project as, and here we already got ACL underscore tutorial underscore test. We only need to add test and then save. Yep, okay. And okay, we need to check it first. Open project. Yes, and then open. Yes. So this is the a new file that we already make the save as before, since we add this new name test, and this file has the same content with the previous file. Okay, I think that's all for the exercise of chapter 3, the first part of our exercise. Bye. Okay, moving on, we are into the second part of chapter 3 exercise, which is verifying the data for at least one other table in the ACL underscore tutorial underscore metaphor project. So previously in our tutorial, we already make verification for the credit card metaphor tables, and we still have five tables left that needs to be verified. The first one is the acceptable codes table, company department table, employees table, transaction of April table, and the unacceptable codes table. And for these five tables, it has the same steps with the credit card metaphor verification. So, okay, let's do it. The first one is for the acceptable codes. We click data above, and then we click this verify part, and then we click verify fields. Then we click add all, and then click OK, and then OK. And the result is 0 data validity errors detected. Next, we make verification for the company department. Same step as before, data, verify fields. Then we click add all, OK, and then the last OK. Yes, it has the same result as before, 0 data validity errors detected. And for the credit card, we already done it before. We moving on to the employees table. Like the same as before, data, verify fields, all, okay, and then okay. Yes, 0 data valid errors detected. Transaction of April, data, verify fields, add all, okay, and then okay. That's the same result as before. And for the last table, same step, data, verify fields, add all, okay, and okay. Yes, the last table also got the same result as the other tables. 0 data validity errors detected. Okay, I guess that's all for the second part of the exercise chapter 3. And thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Dana Marjati and I will answering the chapter 4 exercise number 1 to number 8. So the first question is extract the records with a new buffer greater than 1000 to a new table for letter analysis. So here's the table for the new balance of credit, and then as usual we go to the if you will try and add expression to greater than 1000. We can go to analyze to count records. So it is 65 out of 200 who has the what is it called uh samples with over 1000 credits, and then we can go to data and then extract data. So when it output name, so it will be new ball over the 1000. Okay, wait. So we go to data, extract data, output file name, and then record CCM uh new ball over 1000. So we go to data, extract data, and then you can click record, and then CCM underscore new ball on 1000. So here it is. So it is finished for number 1. And then we can continue for number 2. We can use the old exercise chapter 4 table, and then we can go to number 2. What is the difference between the total number of transaction and the number of transactions with a new ball value greater than 2000? So we can go here and then create expression, new ball over 2000. Verify it first. So expression is valid. And click, and then click analyze, and then count records. Okay, so there's 53 out of 2000. You can see here. And if you want to, quick sort to descending, so the highest is 10,221. And then we can continue to number 3. So the number 3 question is, of the credit card numbers that have new balance value greater than 2000, how many have past due amount greater than 0? Okay. So we can use the old one, and then we can add n, and then past due, and then over uh greater than 0, yeah, greater than 0. And we can verify it first, and then everything is valid, and then okay. So there's we click analyze con records, and then click OK. So what we can see here, the from the 200 samples or names or new balances, there are 12 that have this amount from this expression. Okay, so we're continuing for the what's it? Fourth number, yeah. Check for card numbers with zero new balance value. Export this to a text file. So we can remove the filter and then we can add new expression. So new ball equals okay. So here are we can analyze first on records and then there are 16 out of 200. And how do we import it or export it to other to txt file? So we click data, export to the other application, and we check export as text first, and then we click view, and then two, we can use this uh wait, and then click OK. Okay. So here are the command that I've done, and then we can click the browser. I mean file explorer, and then you can search in this PC, and then you can look for zero. After we put this command, we can go to the sample data files, and then here they are ccmu ball 0. And here, this is the text for new ball that no balance that equals 0. Okay, so we will continue our exercises from number 5 to 8 on the ACL chapter 4. So what we can see here, still the same type of file. And then before we start answering number 5 through 8, we need to edit first the table layout. For the cut number, it is changed to ISCII. I don't know how to write it honestly, but so here we need to change it because there will be an error if we still use the previous one or the numeric. So we click accept entry. You can go back. So maybe we can check it again because there's some error I think. Oh yeah, okay. You can see here. Session filter. Okay. And then we can continue to number 5. So the question is check the credit card metaphor table for all card numbers with negative new balance value. Export this to an access file. So negative new ball. So it means it is below 0. So we can go to the expression and then we can write new ball. I mean, yeah, new ball that have they are smaller than 0. And then we verify it first. The expression is valid. Okay. Then we can see here that analyze con records and then still click OK. So we can see out of 200 samples here, or maybe card numbers, there are 27 who has minus new ball, this new ball here. So if we want to see the largest minus is 103, the nearest to 0 is 0.02. And then, okay, how do we export it? So we click data export to other application. So the export type of file is access file. So we need to change it to access first, and then fields, and then we click view, and then the type of file name will be ccm underscore new ball. You can put any other type of name, but we're going to less than 0, so L0. Okay, so we click OK. So here's the comment, and then it is record produce record produce blah 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 blah. Then we can continue open to the sample data files, and then we can search for the name of the file. So it's CCM L0MDB here. So there's technical difficulties because of I don't have because I didn't have Microsoft Access yet. I downloaded it first, and then as we can see here, after I exported the file to as access, it will become this TCM ball LZ. That's it for number 5. Yeah, number 5. Number 5 of chapter 4. Okay, so we will continue for the number 6. So number 6, there's two questions. So the question is, under the term of the credit card program, Metaphor can avoid finance charge if employees submit their receipts on time to the accounting department. Metaphor wants to determine how much money it loses unnecessarily from finance charges. The total of FINCHG failed. And the second question also, how many credit card holders have FINCHG value that is greater than $10? So the first one is to remove the filter first, and then we go to uh, analyze, and then we can click this one, and then this is total. Total is 3,872.20. Okay, that's for the first question. For the second part of this question number 6 is also how many credit card holders have FANCHG value that is greater than $10. So we can go to the edit view filter, and then we can use expression. The question is greater than $10. So 10. You can click 10 here. Okay. Then verify, and then experience valid, and then okay. So what we can see here, there are a lot of people have more than $10. And then how we see it then? How many samples from 200? We can use sampling I mean analyze con records, and then click OK. So here's 60 out of 20 people. Okay. So our question number 7 for exercise chapter 4 is Metaphor wants to know the total of all current balances in the credit card metaphor table, total the new ball field. Okay, so here are the new ball. Okay, so maybe we can remove first of the filter, and then we can click new ball, and then we can analyze in the total field. So here are the totals of the new ball or new balances. Here are the total, so 286,315.79. That's for number 7. So we continue for the last question. Metaphor is considering reducing its upper credit limit. How many credit card numbers have credit limits exceeding 10,000? So it's over than $10,000, right? We can go here, and then we can go for the exercise number 4. We can remove the filter, blah, blah, blah. And here are the credit limits. So what we do here is a view filter, and then like usually we go to here, and then expression, and then over then 10,000. So we can 110 and 10,000. Verify first, and then expression is valid. Okay, and then click OK about it. And there's it only two card number who has over 10,000 of credit limit. And yeah, we actually can count it by hand, but as usual, we go count records, and then okay, so there are 2 out of 200s. I think this is for SSS for number 1 to number 8 for chapter 4. Thank you.